Welcome back to this show. We don't know what it's called.
Yeah, some pages fell out of one of these magazines. That kind of upsets me.
It's a show about magazines from the past.
Probably this one. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, the other Grand Theft Auto one? I am down.
It also has a first look at Time Splitters 3.
Ooh.
So I think we're gonna...
Time Splitters 3 doesn't exist. So that'll be interesting.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think I'm gonna read this one.
That'll be an interesting one.
Welcome to Look at Old Magazines.
Yeah.
I also have like a boring generation of Nintendo Power magazines. It was like the early 2010s.
Oh, God. So, like, nothing super groundbreaking? Mario Galaxy might be in there.
Mario Galaxy 2, I think, was the first issue I got.
Ah, wow.
I was late to the game. But I have the last Nintendo Power issue ever. Still, it's not sealed, but it's in the plastic.
That's pretty cool.
Because I wanted to open the plastic and look at it.
Right. I mean, you bought the magazine, you're not just going to be like, I wonder what's inside.
I used to read them cover to cover, and then I stopped.
I've never had a magazine subscription to call my own.
All right. So this is June 2004. So if you watched our last episode, this is like almost a year later. And
2 years later.
Oh, you're
September
right.
to June. September to June of 2 years. So that's January, February, March, April. June is 10. Or I mean, September's 10. June is 6.
Yep.
So that's about a year.
September's 9.
September's 9. Okay, so it's a year and 9 months.
And this retailed for $5.99 US, which means it's $1 more. Maybe.
Inflation, baby. Inflation went up that much in 1 year.
Full Spectrum Warrior. It's just pictures of real
pictures of
soldiers.
actual combat, yeah. Looks like just real soldiers in Afghanistan. Desert Storm.
Probably taken in Nevada.
Yeah, Mojave Desert.
MLB 2005, not a 2K. It's from 989 Sports.
What
happened to them?
Right?
And also, what happened to this?
That's probably what happened to them. Like,
oh, this is the iToy. This is you take a picture of yourself and they put it on.
I remember. Was that in the
face
PlayStation
map
2?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and they think this is only for the PS2.
Oof. Well, yeah, I mean, that's ambitious. It makes sense why they got the game. True Crime,
Streets of Law.
Good one.
Nam 67.
Shell Shock. Nice, good old war games. People trying to capture Vietnam. Got Milk. Question, who is that?
Orlando Magic. That's his name.
Tracy McGrady. Tracy McGrady. He was a star for the Rockets, then went to the Magic.
Tony Hawk's Underground 2.
Classic.
Magic the Gathering Online.
Never was a fan, but did you know that Magic the Gathering is the most commonly played card game in prisons?
Oh, wow.
Right.
10 out of 10 for Splinter Cell.
Look at that hat. Is that a Berenstein Bears hat?
Yeah, you're right. Space-Time Continuum.
Oh, it's a
I
wizard's
know you
hat.
guys are busy and all, but could you maybe get the E3 coverage a little earlier than the July issue? Imagine if you had to wait for the E3 news.
It's in July, because you couldn't look it up.
I mean, you could look it up if you had an internet connection.
Yeah, but that was like dial-up, and then you want to use your internet connection for that day, just looking about E3, you got shit to do.
You got shit to do.
Ultimate conflict has begun.
Oh, this is
one.
Transformers, yeah. For PS2, now available at Toys R Us.
Rest in
Teamed
peace.
with Amazon.com. They're the little logo underneath is Amazon.
On the little logo underneath Toys R Us. Oh, they should have reworked that deal.
Yeah, what a time.
They should have just. Oh my God, Red Dead Revolver, and it didn't even come out yet. That's set in motion, the Red Dead Redemption series.
It's out now.
Oh, it is out now. Oh, cool.
Yeah, now it is.
Right.
The future is now. Is this Jack Tretton? He used to be in charge of Sony for a while.
Jack Trenton. That just sounds like an evil guy's name.
I mean,
Like the evil CEO took over, like the old, like kind old man is leaving. Now Jack Trenton's coming in. We're gonna do things Jack Trenton's way.
the dawn of a new age.
Jack
EA
Trenton.
ushers in the Lord of the Rings RPG.
Huh.
Interesting.
Is that like that Diablo style RPG? Where you're just
I don't
running around
know.
with your party?
Oh, we can sign up for more information about the Navy.
Oh, I thought it was going to be about GameInformer.
No, about the real Navy.
Okay, yeah, you know, just.
I mean, what do you think would happen if we sent this in?
Probably they'd send something back. I mean, the Navy didn't change their mailing address.
You have to put in your GPA.
Oh shit. Well,
there we go.
I'm a little far away from having to calculate that ever.
It doesn't have a date on it, so I'm sure they would. I'm sure they would actually give you the info. But I'll just have you know that the Navy advertisement reads, "Kicking butt is mandatory. Taking names is optional."
Okay. Thank you,
Oh,
Navy.
man, I
Back
hate
to my video games. Did you ever play Beautiful Joe?
Maybe once.
The character was based on Fred Durst. Yeah,
All right.
it's a real weird one. There's a whole story about the Capcom 5.
Mega Man.
First look at the golden gun.
Jackrabbit Slim Dance Off. Jackrabbit Slim's Dance
Who the
Off.
fuck is Jackrabbit Slim?
Look at that cover. He's on a DDR
Is it a
dance
kid?
pad. No, I have that dance pad and it came with DDR. But it's a kid holding a golden gun. Is that he? No, he's holding a sword.
What?
He's holding a gun and we have to play this game.
He's got a sword in one hand and a gun in the other. He's dancing.
We, like most game dorks out there, love Quentin Tarantino.
You know, go game dorks. Get us game dorks out
We
here.
love Quentin Tarantino.
Big Tarantino fans.
Sure, he's borrowed most of his best material from Asian action films, but who cares?
Yeah, he just does only Asian action film things. You ever heard of Django Unchained? All that Asian stuff he stole from?
His movies are a blast to watch and filled with tons of memorable moments. Inspired by his return to prominence with the Kill Bill movies. How many movies did he have before that?
I think it was just like Sleeping Dogs or Reservoir Dogs, whatever that was, and then Pulp Fiction.
We've decided that it's high time we got some good QT-inspired video games. But rather than make titles, I'm just reading this because it's super interesting.
No, but one thing that I want to just stop you on is I was kind of giving him shit for like, oh, Quentin Tarantino's just stealing Asian culture from movies. But like his first 4 movies, 3 of them are about Asian culture. So
yeah, that's fair.
Fair enough on their part.
Yep.
Continue.
But rather than make titles, this water is gonna interrupt me.
Yeah.
Rather than make titles based on each of his films, we'd like one game.
This is the dance-off game they're talking about?
Yes, this is the same article. We'd like one game that combines the best elements of each.
We made it a dance.
Thus, we present Jackrabbit Slim's Dance Off by the Dance Dance Revolution Pad. Or by using the Dance Dance Revolution Pad, players would partake in a dance competition a la John Travolta and Uma Thurman in Pulp Fiction.
So one Tarantino movie.
Yeah. However, to make things more interesting,
there's the gun and sword gonna come in.
thugs and ninjas would attack during the contest, forcing players to defend themselves with a Gun Con 2 and the Katana-style Onimusha 3 Soul Controller.
I can't handle this shit. We know Quentin Tarantino. We wanted to take all the best themes of this Quentin Tarantino movies. We know that we had this one scene about dancing and that there's violence. So here's a dancing game where you have to shoot and also use a sword.
Dancing, gunfights, and swordplay would combine into one delicious Tarantino-themed experience. And of course, you'd watch yourself on screen thanks to the iToy.
Dude.
So you can see how cool you look kicking butt and getting down.
How much does this game cost?
Jackrabbit Slim's Dance Off would be both ridiculously hip and outrageously violent, so we have a feeling Quentin would dig it. I sure hope they got his approval.
Right? Like, Jackrabbit Slim's...
Was it released?
I don't think so, dude, and I'm really upset right now. Jackrabbit Slim's Dance Off.
Maybe that's a joke. Oh, yeah. GameInformer brings the world's worst game ideas to life. Okay, we thought this was real.
I thought it was real. How did you miss this start? That's so much better that you did. But
I think it just kind of
I want
really
this to
enthralled me, and I really wanted it to be real.
I want this to be real too. If they make this game, it'll actually be somewhat like decent because we'll be able to have all this technology present. But I really wanted them to try and do that back in the PS2 days, because with the iToy, the DDR pad, and whatever crappy like pre-Wiimote technology they had, dude.
Spider-Man 2, the game.
Classic.
This
That
time,
would've been so
there is nowhere you can't go.
Yeah, that was one of the biggest open world games I remember playing as a kid. Being able to just go around New York City swinging.
Really makes you feel like Spider-Man.
Yeah. I remember that was the game too. You could choose all the costumes. That was the one where everybody in the new Spider-Man games like, you better have all these different things you could play.
And then they did.
Yeah. Fan service.
They got Miles Morales coming out soon.
Yeah, the new Spider-Man game. I didn't play the first one because I'm not a PlayStation idiot.
My roommates play that game a lot because they had a PS4.
I wish I could. Ninja Gaiden Xbox controller.
Is this a motherboard?
It looks like a sound card.
Oh, yeah, it says sound.
Sound audiology. Sound blaster.
Sorry, it's like 11:30. Tales of Symphonia for the GameCube.
Interesting. One of those weird Japanese RPGs like...
The JRPGs.
Yeah, I forget what one my brother played a lot. It was kind of like Final Fantasy. Had the Koopos in it.
On June 4th, Angelina Jolie turns 29.
Dang.
No.
What's happening on June 13th with Don Trump?
You're fired.
Ah! Dang it, Don.
They really,
They hit the nail on the head. He hasn't changed much.
yeah. How old is she now? I guess we don't even have to look that up. We just add.
Angelina, she turns 29.
So she's what?
2005.
45?
29.
This is 2004.
2004. So 16
years ago, she's 45.
Yep, 45. Probably still looks hot.
San Andreas. Carl Johnson.
Rising in the West. That's supposed to be CJ? All right.
Yeah.
I didn't know CJ was actually on the cover of San Andreas.
This is the cover story. Again, the cars look the same.
Yeah, they do. It's the same exact engine as Vice City was made
Yeah.
on. Like, nothing changed from that. But we get to do it in California. In Compton, kind of.
Straight out of there.
Nah, not really Compton, but they probably called it like Crompton. That
reminds me of how Watch Dogs is in Chicago, but they can't do the bean. So
No,
it's just like...
Dude, no. Watch Dogs is in Chicago. The first mission, you start off at a baseball game trying to shut off the power. And they're like, all right, man, you need to get out of the big stadium now. And it's like, you've already ruined this for me. And then you find out it's an island, and you're like, all right, I quit. Fuck you, Watch Dogs.
Donut Land.
Land of the free.
And some nice couches. Oh, so we got
a bigger look at the interiors this time.
We got a better
Nice.
look at the interior environment.
Beautiful.
It's 2 couches.
A couch and a chair, actually. It's literally just like one chair model and like a chair model doubled.
There are tons of fully rendered interior environments. I would hope.
Yeah, well, you can go inside buildings. Like, that was a new thing back then.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, you don't have to load them separately.
Right, like you can open this door and there's a place to go in there. It's like, what?
Driver with a 3.com. You should try and go on that website.
Yeah, Driver was I remember that game. That was like a Grand Theft Auto clone.
Yeah, just see if the website still works.
Drive3er.com. Probably just like
.com.
probably redirect me to something. Oh no, doesn't exist anymore.
Damn.
Sorry, Driver 3, you suck. Prince of Persia 2 also suck. Sorry. Sorry, you don't exist anymore for a reason. Although
Killing is necessary. The way you kill is your choice. All right.
You ever seen the Prince of Persia movie?
Is that the Disney one?
I
think it was made by Disney.
Jake Gyllenhaal was in it.
Yeah.
I know, as the prince. Yeah, no, it was actually like a really like not super mediocre movie. One of the best
Destroy
examples.
all humans.
Those games always looked fun. Never got to play them though.
Yeah, neither did I. Another donut shop.
So humans are known for donuts. They walk among us.
I like the style of these pages.
Yeah, they got like the science fiction-esque.
Samurai
style.
Warriors. There are so many ads.
Yeah, I mean that's ads for video games. Get you to
Yeah.
buy more video games.
Dead Rush. Welcome to No Man's Land. These are just like a bunch of games I haven't heard of.
Right, because a lot of them just don't ever make it to production.
Yeah, I guess you're right because they don't.
The Van Helsing game. Did that ever come out? That'd be fun.
Van
to fucking
Helsing,
play.
the game. How come I feel
Right.
like I've heard of this?
Van Helsing game.
It's just like 5 screenshots.
The Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing. Yeah, no, it came out 2013.
What are the...
So it came out. This is not that same.
2013. It says in stores May 7th, 2004.
Yeah, it got super canceled.
But this is from June. This is
What?
This is from June.
Huh. Maybe. Well, I guess they probably printed this before. I don't know, man. Weird.
Well, didn't magazines come out like you would get it like the end of May? For June.
Maybe.
That's what I remember.
Yeah. Yeah, no, maybe that was planned to come out, and because I can't find anything on it. I can find the Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing.
PS2? You can look up Van Helsing PS2 or Xbox. Or Game Boy Advance.
Oh yeah, it did come out. Van Helsing PS2, Xbox,
What are the
PlayStation 2, Game Boy Advance,
scores?
and a mobile phone.
Nice. What are the scores?
Let's see, 64 on Metacritic, 93 users like this game. So that tells me that it was kind of lukewarm at the start, but loyal fans kept with it.
Cult following. Tony Hawk's Underground 2.
Classic.
Not Pro Skater.
Nah, the Underground
But-
series was way better.
Yeah.
With fucking Bam Margera and Bam's dad was in it.
I think my cousin had Underground and I had Pro Skater. So that was my partiality there.
Yeah, I had Pro Skater when I was a younger kid, but Underground I had as an older, because I was getting cool.
Once you learned how to skateboard.
I never learned how to skateboard.
Time Splitters Future Perfect.
Oh, wait, it's called Future Perfect? Okay, that does exist. I thought they were just calling it Time Splitters 3 then. This is a game that I have not played, but a new Time Splitters IP is in the works by THQ Nordic. Whether it's going to be a remake or a new, series, we'll see.
Released 2005. This one did release though, right?
Yes, Future Perfect did release. I thought they called it Time Splitters 3, and that doesn't exist. There's also a fan creation of the remake of the original Time Splitters that THQ Nordic is in full support of. So I don't think they're going to remake the games. I think they're just going to put out a new one. Let the fans handle that.
Rise of the Kasai. A Lethal Destiny. PSI Ops.
Psyops, your mind is the ultimate weapon.
Oh yeah, I guess it is PsyOps. Predator Concrete Jungle.
You play as the Predator? That's pretty dope.
Did the filmmakers of the movie I thought it just said did the filmmakers of the movies. It's did the filmmakers of any of the movies have direct involvement in this project? There hasn't been any direct involvement, but some of the development team was fortunate enough to go to Prague to visit the set of Alien vs. Predator
Okay.
and had a chance to show the game to Paul W.S. Anderson, the director, and some key members of the crew. We got to look at a lot of the stuff that was created for the movie, and we swapped some development stories.
Cool.
They showed us their Predator, and we showed them ours.
Not bad. That's actually a pretty cool story.
Yeah, I guess they got some freedom then.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, hey, like you're going to the artist creator, like, hey, we're trying to, make your creation come to life on screen in our way. How do you like it? It's neat.
The Chronicles of Riddick.
Weird movies, weirder games.
Yeah, it looks like it.
They never really did too well from what I remember. There's Vin Diesel as the basically like Fallout. I remember Riddick was in one of the Fallout games. I think Fallout Tactics. Def Jam, Fight for New York. I have that game. It's right over there. It's a fantastic game.
Kings of Crunk.
Yes, sir. So it was basically the wrestling. They had like an engine for wrestling games, and they were like, "How do we market this to the kids?" And then they made Def Jam Vendetta, where they did
add hip hop.
a couple of rappers. Fight for New York had like Snoop Dogg and a bunch of other big names. Dope. Had music from him too. Talking to Redman?
Redman.
They interviewed him? Holy
Yeah.
shit. Oh, Redman's insane.
And they asked him,
Yeah, I'll be on the PS2.
they asked him the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles versus Godzilla.
What?
And he said Godzilla would make sushi out of they stinking asses.
Yeah, they...
That's a quote from
It's Redman. Redman's insane. This is early 2000s. He's probably on crack. This dude's crazy. He's been on Hot Ones a couple of times, and he's fucking insane.
What changes are you looking for in your character this year? Just more style and sicker moves. You know, some real ghetto street balling type shit.
Yeah, because Redman's in the game. Oh, what's that? The second question, or the first question, I mean. Yeah, I be on the PS2 daily. Navy SEAL SOCOM join is my shit. I be online
Letting cats have it.
I be online letting cats have it.
I also be smacking cats up with the New Jersey Nets and NBA Live 2004.
Oh yeah. Red
I have
Man.
a feeling someone put those words into his mouth.
No way, dude. Like, that's Redman was. I don't know. I want to believe that Redman said that to me. Danny Trejo was in that game.
Said
too.
that to me.
Redman speaking directly to me in that interview.
We should do a watch through of the Machete movies.
Okay, so did you know, fun fact about those, Danny Trejo, in his own headcanon, and thus has put it forth into the movies, plays the same character as his character.
Oh,
from
he
Spy
does.
Kids.
Yeah, they're in the same universe. I think they were confirmed by Robert Rodriguez.
That's so wild, dude. It's Spy Kids. I watched those movies when I was a kid.
There was a weird day. We were at Joe's and we watched every Spy Kids movie
There are only
on
three
the
of
same
them?
day. There's 4 of them. We only
Uh-oh.
watched 3 of them though, because the 4th one doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
We watched them all in a row, and it only takes like 5 hours.
Yeah, it's the guy. Spy Kids is the first movie I ever saw in 3D.
Oh yeah.
The book.
I never watched, or I wasn't a fan of Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
I was. That was another good one of mine.
Call of Duty United Offensive. Is that even a game?
Doesn't sound like one. Sounds like one that might have got scrapped. Right?
Duty calls again. That could literally be the slogan for all
Duty
of
Call of Duty. Duty calls. It's just like, what? Yes.
It's the title.
Call yeah, I guess it was a thing. I don't remember it. Must have
What
slipped
was it for?
PC only. That makes sense. It was right before, must have been like Big Red 1 and stuff like that. Came out in 04.
Up to 32 players via internet or LAN.
Ooh, interesting. Yeah, it was Big Red 1. Yeah, so Big Red 1 was the first like console one I remember. Call of Duty 2 when that came to it, and that was my my first trek into it, and then Finest Hour after
I
that.
think if we sent in these subscription renewals, we would
save
get it.
over $100. I don't even know. Is GameInformer still around?
I think so. I think it's one of the few left.
I know, like, obviously like, their website and stuff has to be, but like, I wonder if their magazine is still a subscription thing. Magazine GameInformer. Oh yeah, Cyberpunk 2077 issue 372 or 327.
327. We're on 134.
200 issues go by in 20 years. So yeah, that's about 10 a year.
16 years.
Oh yeah, 10 a year, give or take.
I love this dude's outfit
No,
on the back of the ads.
is that a jean jacket? It's got a
Got a nice
fitted cap.
watch.
Big watch, nice and shiny. I hate fitted caps, dude. Ones that don't have that adjustable snap.
yeah.
Those are always just snug to my head.
Oh wait, this was an advertisement for their website.
Yeah, back when websites were new.
Doom 3.
Ugh. Kind of a bad one. But we have good Doom now, so we don't need to. We can talk about
Very
that
true.
better.
Far Cry Instincts. These are all previews. We're in the preview section now.
Yeah, previews of all these newer games.
The newest games.
Newest, hottest games coming to your shelves.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2.
Interesting. I didn't know they had an iterated game on the. on
Neither
this,
did I. Is that like a sequel to the NES version?
right? Like, is it a sequel to Tournament Fighter or Turtles in Time or something?
PlayStation 2, Xbox, GameCube, PC, Game Boy Advance.
Yeah, no, just TMNT 2 Battle Nexus. That's what it was called.
Maybe they added a subtitle.
Yeah, because the original one was just TMNT. Interesting. I never heard of it.
If you play it on the GBA, you can play 4-player via link cables.
Ooh, neat. That was one thing I always missed about the my childhood days, going to like my brother's basketball games and link cabling with all my friends.
I have a link cable somewhere in my house. I have no idea where it is.
I could probably still find mine as well. I don't. I only have the one Game Boy SP though.
Star Wars Galaxies jump to light speed.
Speaking of Star Wars games, did you see the new Rogue Squadron game that's gonna come out?
I don't think so.
Dude, they're making a new Rogue Squadron, and it's literally just gonna be flight simulator, but like you're battling other people. It's gonna be nice.
Torque. Action that's as cool as ice.
All right.
Is this a movie?
I guess so. Yeah,
It
buy
has
it on
Ice
DVD.
Cube.
Ah, that's why it's cool as ice. He's making it cool as ice. He's cooling the whole cast down. Is it an action movie?
So all you fans of Torque, it came out on DVD on May 18th, 2004.
Ice Cube tried to be an actor because he was like, hey, Ice-T did it. I'm Ice. I can do it too.
I'm also Ice.
But Ice-T got a TV deal and then ran with it. Ice Cube just tried to do movies. That didn't work out after Friday. Because I mean, it's like the Tyler Perry thing. If you make movies like specifically catering to those audiences, then those audiences will always come back. But I mean, eventually you got to switch it up.
The Herbs, Sims in the City. Working title.
Herbs with a Z. What?
Is that just Sim City?
Sims in the City. Yeah, it looks like it's like be a Sim MMORPG or something.
Maxis has really rocked our world with its line of Sims games designed specifically for the home consoles.
Yeah.
The second entry, Bustin' Out, ramped up the speed, introduced a handy free will system,
Did really good too.
and gave us seriously crazy jobs. The company is promising even more, though, in its next console outing, The Herbs.
Up to 2 players can play together, it says. But yeah, it looks like
Oh, it came out.
decent, a pretty good game.
iToy support.
Interesting. Maybe probably like copy your own face onto your sim like that. Splinter Cell on the mobile phone.
On the Sony Ericsson cell phone.
Dude, that's why mobile gaming is still like so stigmatized today.
You can use it on Singular.
Remember Singular Wireless?
They
Good.
became AT&T.
Good.
Except AT&T was a separate thing at the
Yeah,
time.
they bought them up. It's good that you don't remember Singular. It's good that pagers aren't around anymore.
PDAs. Smallville. All of Smallville on DVD. Actually, no, just the second season.
A season of revelations. The first Battlefield game. Hold on,
Yeah.
flip back
Oh, wait,
to that. Battlefield Modern Combat. Before any bad companies or anything like that. Man.
A World of Warcraft, they called it.
I had to dodge that trademark. It had the A in the front of it. It's a World of Warcraft, not the World of Warcraft.
When did the original World of Warcraft come out?
Good question.
A game I also don't play.
I don't know if World of Warcraft or Warcraft itself came out first, because Warcraft is just a game.
Oh, you're right.
World of Warcraft released in 2004.
So it wasn't popular at this time.
Probably wasn't super. Just Warcraft 1. Warcraft 1, Orcs and Humans. That looks wild. 94 it came out. It's our first Warcraft. Jeez. I wonder what the first Warcraft looked like. Awful. Terrible.
Horrible.
Did not look good.
Spider-Man 2 photos, ESPN NBA 2005. Yeah, that's when the it wasn't 2K or anything. It was just ESPN branded.
Yeah, ESPN lost the license of the NBA games because, fun fact, they just treat their EPs like shit.
Yeah.
NBA Live,
NBA Live,
that was
yeah.
the other competing one, Live and 2K, but now it's just 2K.
Gallop Racer 2004. How come we don't get
Racer.
equestrian games anymore?
Because horse girls aren't buying video games. And guys aren't trying to learn about horse girls.
The Nightmare Before Christmas, the Pumpkin King.
There's a video game? I thought that was just Kingdom Hearts you got to play as.
It's for Game Boy Advance. Tim Burton fans unite.
Do you play as Jack Skellington?
Yeah. Nothing interesting is said about it.
Do you know the plot of Nightmare Before Christmas? Well, now you get to see snapshots of that on your Game Boy screen.
Yeah, it's just pictures. It's a slideshow.
It's basically what movie games were. It's like you get to go through the plot of the movie, but you get to be there.
There were Game Boy Advance cartridges that just had movies on them.
Really?
Yeah, there was like one that was like Shrek.
What?
And I saw this in a YouTube video.
No way.
But there was one that was like, you get a few episodes of SpongeBob on it or something.
What?
Yeah.
Game Boy Advance movies.
Yeah.
What the?
I think you're looking at the wrong thing.
I might be. Cartoon Network Collection Premium Edition? That might be it.
No, that seems like a game.
What do I have to look up to find something like this? Just like, oh wait, here we go. Game Boy Advance Video. Oh yeah, it was like a video player. That looks familiar. There's a format for putting full color on the okay. Game Boy Advance Video. Let's look at the Wikipedia. How much shit was released for it?
And where can I buy it?
Right? Like history. Choose from Nickelodeon, Funimation, Disney Channel. List of published titles. Shrek, Shrek 2, Shark Tale, Shrek, Shark Tale again, Shrek again, Shrek 2 again. The Adventures of Jimmy Neutron, Volume 1, All Grown Up, Volume 1. The Cartoon Network Collection, Volume 1 was what I was looking at.
We should get them. We should buy them and then review them.
Yes, dude. That's what I'm saying. Cartoon Advance Video for sale. Because I have the SP, dog. We can fucking put them up. Is that the Pokemon movie?
I hope so.
For Ho-Oh the Bell. I don't know what that means. See details.
Ribbit King.
For Ho-Oh the Bell Toes. Now it's like a short film.
Red Dead Revolver got an 8.
Yeah, it's a really good game. The company kind of disbanded, got bought up by Rockstar, and they ended up making the Red Dead Redemption series.
It says publisher Rockstar.
Oh, were they the ones that published it themselves? I thought it was
developer Rockstar San Diego.
I did not know that. Oh yeah, I guess it was someone else that splintered off to make Gun then. I thought it was the other way around.
You want these? They made that look like Intel.
Yeah, on purpose probably. Intech, it's probably a Chinese company.
Intech Maximum Gaming for PlayStation 2. Wireless controllers that look like garbage.
Literally.
Wireless mini controllers.
Remember when things needed to be smaller? Shark Tale's only $15 for the Game Boy Advance.
All right, well, looks like we're watching it. Looks like that's movie night.
Yeah, imagine like, hey, you want to watch a movie? I got Shark Tale on Game Boy. And you just huddle around, just holding like this. Oh, it's so ridiculous.
Corvette for PlayStation 2.
Don't forget this vet.
No, it says don't get this vet.
Oh, just don't get it. Just tells you not to buy the game outright. Okay. I guess we don't need to know anything else. 4.5.
4.5. So yeah.
It's just the part like, these are the shit games. Don't buy these ones.
Don't get it.
Yeah.
Four Swords Adventures got an 8.
Yeah, that was a really good one. That was where you can play up to your link cables. Legend of Zelda 4 at a time. Mafia, another good game. Mafia 2, another fantastic game. Joe Barbaro is still alive.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
He's out there. Sorry, people who play Mafia will know.
Yu-Gi-Oh! The Dawn of Destiny got a 6.
Not bad. Yu-Gi-Oh! Games on the Game Boy, I remember, were fun enough. As trading card games could be.
Breed 5.75.
What the fuck is that? It sounds like Spore.
Mario vs. Donkey Kong got a 7.5.
I remember those games coming out. Everybody was real pumped about them. Because it was just like, oh, it's like classic Mario. And it's like,
Mario Golf Advance Tour. The Mario Golf game for GameCube is like the best game.
Yeah. Have you played the one on Game Boy Advance, dude?
I don't think so.
Also a very good game. There's a whole story mode to it where you're going to Golf University and like you show up and like the Mario characters are there to help you out. It's wild.
That's amazing.
You have to make, yeah, dude, you start off at character creation playing Mario Golf. You're like, what game am I playing right now? You go to fucking golf school.
Go to Golf University.
From what I remember, that is exactly the plot. And then, like, you don't meet any Mario characters, but you're, like, playing golf with them, and they help you along and shit. And it's like, what? Who just put Mario in this game?
Number 1 on the charts is Ninja Gaiden for Xbox.
Yeah, the Ninja Gaiden games. Those were the kind of like Mortal Kombat-esque, where they had that blood and gore where you were to slice people up and do that shit. It's on big scales.
Number 2 is Pokemon Coliseum.
Good game. Coliseum. That was Coliseum the one where you had to save the dark Pokemon?
I don't know. I don't think I owned it, but I played it.
I'm pretty sure that was the one. I was either on GameCube or Wii, but you had like that gauntlet, and you had to save dark Pokemon because all wild Pokemon were like, dark or something. I don't know. Apparently Sword and Shield picked up that a little bit as well. If you have like Pokemon that are a little too strong, you can't tame them.
Double Dash is 19, right above Harvest Moon.
What? Double Dash is like one of the best racing games of all time.
I'm assuming that
but NFL Street is right above it. I agree with you, Game Informer. I have to.
No, but this is like how much it's sold. I'm assuming that...
What? NFL Street 1.
Here's what I'm saying, is that these were released at different times.
Oh.
This NFL Street is above Double Dash because it was more recent.
Did it sell more?
No, it's just that it's in the past month. Like, how much has it sold?
Yeah, so I guess it's just one of those, like, kind of algorithms, like, best selling within a certain time period. But
because it's like the box office. Like, the first weekend is always the best, and then it just keeps going down.
Right. It's sort of like when you sort Reddit posts by hot, things that aren't necessarily new, but things that are
correct
rising.
Pre-owned GameCube for $79.99.
That is a steal. You can't find a GameCube anywhere for that price nowadays. Pre-owned or anything.
From GameStop too.
Yeah, no. I remember the last thing I bought from GameStop was a GameCube game. That's the last time I went there. NFL Street 2 for the GameCube.
Anyway, we're getting back to like the index.
Secret access.
We got some codes though.
Siphon Filter, the Omega Strain. Does it give us a walkthrough of a game this time?
Sitting on an old joystick, and then it's just like some dude that
joystick went
belongs
up his butt?
in Green Day.
Does the joystick go up his butt there? What is that?
Mario Golf Toadstool Tour for GameCube has some passwords.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If you want Camp Hyrule Tournament, it's 0EK
Camp
W5
Hyrule
G7U.
What? Here I was thinking like, oh my god, they put Link in Mario 8. They're finally crossing over like that. That's fucking insane. They did that back in Mario Golf? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's awesome. I used to have Mario Golf. I don't remember whatever happened to it.
NBA Ballers is the code of the month.
Hell yeah.
If you want...
Lots of codes. Oh shit.
If you want Dominique Wilkins...
Yep.
You type in Dunkfest.
He is a basketball player known for dunking. I don't have much basketball knowledge, but I know of Dominique Wilkins.
If you want Special Move 2... Actually, no. If you want Special Move 1...
Oh, yeah. Special Move 2 is a little too much. I think
type in Juice House.
Juice House. Okay. You be steroiding up and juicing?
Oh, shout outs or rest in peace, Kobe. If you want Kobe Bryant's Italian estate.
What? What? He get his house? That's one of the codes. You play basketball in it or what?
You type in Euro Crib.
You get Kobe Bryant's house as a code? Rest in peace, Kobe. But I guess I'm owning your Italian estate in NBA Ballers. Hold on, I want to take a look at this. So is this a game where you play basketball, or is it about like living the lifestyle of an NBA game?
It says acquire a crib.
All right, I'm going to look this up.
Wait, that sounds like fun.
Right, like, is it like you gotta live the lifestyle of an NBA player, and basketball is just like one of the things you do?
Yeah, it says the Preparatory Academy.
What? Hold on. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on. It's a street ball game, just similar to NBA Jam, but it's like you live the life of an NBA baller and
yeah.
What? MC Supernatural and Bob Benson on the commentary of the game. What the fuck? It was made by Midway. We were talking about earlier one of the things that who is that company? Someone was looking to buy up a company.
Oh,
Sega. Sega was looking to buy up Midway. Yeah, they were making all these sports games. Ages 3 and up this game was for, by the way.
Pretty sure this is the guy that made A.T.
Ew. E.T. the game or movie?
The movie was made by Spielberg.
I'm not a movie man. I didn't know that. Literally, Stefan Marbury's on the cover of this thing. They're in 3+. Okay.
Sadly, E.T., one of the worst gaming disasters in history, has been the most associated with that man.
Yeah, makes sense.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, under the greatest game of all time.
They're remaking Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, or making a new one, I should say. Not like just remaking the shit one like they did.
Yeah.
Remaking it shittily.
Video game trivia.
Oh,
I
hit
think this
me
is
up.
a good way to close things out.
Yeah, hit me up.
You know your Wind Waker?
Yeah, I played Wind Waker, beat through.
Okay. In the GameCube title, The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker, gamers learned that Tingle had 3 companions with him.
Fuck.
Along with Ankle and Knuckle, who is Tingle's other accomplice. Marcel, David Jr., Kuda, or Dingle.
Pretty sure it's Marcel.
Let's see. It's David Jr.
Is it? Oh, man. Oh, I thought he was a little Frenchman. I remember the Game Boy adaptation or whatever plug-in to the GameCube was something you can control Tingle with to like make maps for you.
Oh, yeah.
If you wanted to play 2-player Wind Waker, but that was the only thing it was ever used for.
Some of these are kind of dumb.
Yeah, a lot of the questions were like, what was the leading sales game for this company? It's like, what? This company doesn't even exist anymore.
Within its first week of sales in the United States, Sony sold over 100,000 PlayStations. On what day did Sony release the PlayStation in the United States, and what was the original price?
Shit.
September 5th, 95 for $349. October 1, 95 for $299. September 1, 95 for $249. Or September 9th, 95 for $299.
I want to say it's either B or D for that $299 because I think they shoot for that clean $300.
Is it October 1, 95, or is it September 9, 95 between B and D?
September.
You're correct.
Oh, shoot
Nice.
that 300. Nobody's coming out of the console costing $350.
Those were pretty much the only good questions.
Nice. Yeah, no, a lot of them are like really era specific. We're alive in 05, or we're not alive in 05 right now. So.
10% of PlayStation 2 owners are online in North America.
Really? Is
Yeah.
that true or false?
No,
or is
it's-
that just a fact?
It's just under breakdown.
Oh yeah, well, that makes sense. The adapter for the PS2, I wouldn't be able to see it, but there was like a whole fucking brick you had to buy to be able to put the Ethernet in. Just hunk into the back.
0%. The percentage of the population GameInformer expects will pick up Grabbed by the Ghoulies at its amazing new $19.99 price point.
Just shitting on Grabbed by the Ghoulies. Okay.
Oh, this goes back to something we were talking about earlier. 40% of our features this month have shots of characters standing in front of donut shops.
Listen, when you want to portray American life, you have a donut shop in your city. That's how you know Americans live there. Americans like their donuts.
76%. Electronic Arts claims that its Madden NFL series accounts for this percentage of all Xbox football game sales.
That's a really weird, niche, to fucking put yourself in.
Yeah.
That's like saying, oh yeah, this Call of Duty game is it's 70% of all World War II era shooters. It's like, well, there's only 2 other of those that exist.
And 37% is the improvement in Yeah. See, my voice is going already. The improvement in accuracy during laparoscopic surgery demonstrated by doctors who play at least 3 hours of video games a week over those who don't.
Damn.
According to a recent study, quote unquote.
Kind of neat, actually. Video games for medical purposes have always been kind of cool. Bringing those N64s in children's hospitals and stuff back in the day. Those are always nice pictures.
Apparently, if you get a 5 to 6 score in this trivia, it's make out with random hottie day.
Ooh! I just pick a random hottie and I get to make out with her. Nice. And when she
That sounds inappropriate.
when she claims I'm sexually assaulting her, I'll just say, no, GameInformer said it was okay. Don't worry.
Yeah, they wouldn't get away with that nowadays.
Yeah, it's a little, I think the statute of limitations on this is passed.
All right, well, that's another episode of this.
Yeah, whatever we're calling it. So we should brainstorm that. So the original channel was ShimShams, but we're doing GameInformer kind of like podcasty reviews. How do we morph that name?
Magazines.
Just call it magazines. Welcome to magazines.
Honestly. Yeah, we'll come up with it we'll tell you on the next episode.
Probably, yeah. We'll figure it out. Oh, I mean, when we release it, hopefully we'll be like, this is the title of this thing. And while you're reading it, while you're listening to it, you'll know the title.
Yeah, because it'll take a bit for me to edit it together.
Hopefully we have use that time well to come up with a name.
All right, here's an ad.
Tricked you again. See you later.
We don't have sponsors.
Yeah, no sponsors yet. Episode 2.